I hate running. I really do. I don't like it. I'm Garrett. I live here in Frisco. Got started doing ultra marathons and marathons basically because of my dad. Since 7th grade, I was diagnosed with an eye disease called keratoconus. In college, I had 3 cornea transplants and I had to do a lot of steroid drops on that. And I got real puffy. And I've always been an athlete, played sports all my life, and being puffy wasn't fun. So I called my dad. My dad said, get on the Navy SEAL website and they have a workout program to do. So when I was doing that in the gym one day, a guy came up to me and asked if I was training for a triathlon, and there was no way I was training for a triathlon. Then I thought, oh, let me look into it. So I looked into it. If I was gonna do an Ironman one day, that I'd have to make sure I could run a marathon. So I started training for a marathon. Did probably 13 of them, finished them, decided let's try to do an Ironman. And I ended up finishing Ironman Louisville. Didn't know what to do next, decided let's just, see how far we could run. There's a race out there called Badwater, and it's the hardest foot race on the planet. And so me being a little crazy, which I think all endurance athletes are a little off, decided let's see if we can do it. So I started doing ultras. Well, the last 3 races I've ran, my body shut down on me, broke down on me, and I've walked off and stepped off, and that's just not who I am. I don't like doing that. But after that, it felt like I was walking on swords in my hips. I went into P5, because I've seen what they do. Sit with 2 doctors to do an evaluation, sit with another guy to do an evaluation, and in that moment, they're like, oh dang, your hips are a little off, right? Which is shortening your gait, which means you're probably running a little slower. Recovery is the biggest part. I didn't know that. And I'm a single dad, working. I go run, come back, may do some push-ups, come back, and the next day I can barely walk because I ran 15 miles. But I need to run because I got to train for a race. Just the little tweaks and things they knew just from watching me. I was kind of like, what's going on here? About the same time, my daughter got diagnosed with the same eye disease I have. And so that really kind of threw me a little bit. But I tell her every morning when I drop her off at school, I said, hey, we're not like anybody else. We've got some challenges, which I know everybody's got challenges, but we've got our own challenges that no one's gonna ever understand. We have to outwork everybody. And especially with her, because she's got dyslexia, plus now she's got this same eye disease. We gotta outwork everybody. It made me really rethink and retool and refocus on my life and really get stretched, really get a massage, get my back adjusted so that everything that I do is in line and I can run further and a lot more. It just boils down to me looking back at what I tell my daughter when I drop her off at school, like, you have to outwork everybody. It's not gonna be fun. It really isn't gonna be fun. But I have a goal, and now I gotta show her that even with the challenges that we have in life, we can still, do something crazy that no one thinks you can do. The joy of finishing something and doing something with the challenge you have it's crazy, man. There's no words to say it. When I can walk away with that belt buckle that says Badwater 135, I did it. Right? But I wouldn't have been able to do it without P5. They've got physical rehab, functional rehab, they've got cryo, compression, chiropractic, and that's, I'm not saying that to hype, I truly mean it, man. Like they've gotten me in better shape than I've ever been. And they just laugh a lot, man, and it's just a cool place to be. So Badwater, I'm coming for you.